Hey guys, welcome back to Beautiful You. Today I'm going to be doing a summery kind of makeup look, but it's one that I've been doing a lot over the summer months, and I've been using my trusty Naked Ultimate Basics palette to do it. I did do this look when I went out for dinner with my family for my mum and dad's 30th wedding anniversary, which was really exciting, and I bought a wonderful gorgeous dress which I loved, and I will insert a picture of the makeup and the outfit on the day, and I'll show it to you at the end of the video because I actually really love the dress, and I think it is beautiful. It actually went into the next sale last week, so whether you'll still be able to get it or not, I don't know. I will put the link down below because it was a steal in the sale. So I really hope that you like this makeup tutorial. Please stay tuned if you want to see how I did it. So first things first, today I have been out already and I've been to work and everything, but I did just put the tiniest bit of makeup on and no eye makeup, as you can see. So I'm just gonna remove that. Please let me know what the visual's like with the video this time, because I've switched cameras and I have a monitor that I'm looking at now, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Generally, I have no way of knowing whether I'm out of focus or not, but I've actually used a different camera so that I can see what I'm doing, and that's really helpful. But if the camera is not as good quality as it needs to be, I will change it. I'd rather you be able to see what I'm doing than me see what I'm doing. Don't ask. Okay, moving on to the base. I'm not going to be using a traditional SPF foundation. I'm actually going to be using this. This is argan oil, and I actually got this on Amazon. It's not the best, I don't suppose. If you've got oily skin, definitely don't go there. But I've got dry skin, so I do quite like to use this. Put a few drops kind of center of my face and on my cheeks, and I just rub it out. I've also been using this in the night, and it's a sink-in moisture sleeping mask by The Body Shop, and it's from their vitamin E range. Fabulous product if you have dry skin. Absolutely amazing. Moving on, I'm gonna apply a little bit of under eye cream. Sorry if you can hear what sounds like building work going on. My husband's working from home today, and he's a carpenter, so I can often hear power tools going and music. I'm really excited because I'm getting my Avon order in this week, so I'm gonna have some new products to play with and to show you, so I'll definitely do that because I have got like a free box coming full of like sample products and some of their best-selling products for me to try, so I'll definitely do the unboxing and show you guys what I got and what I think of the product, so that's going to be exciting. Moving on to foundation, I'm a little bit, I've got so many choices. I've been using this a lot. I've been using this a lot, and I've also been using this. So which to try? I think I'm going to go with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi, which is actually very apt because it's drugstore week this week. So I just put a pump of it on my hand. So it's drugstore week, meaning that most bloggers are, or should I say vloggers, beauty vloggers, are doing a series of videos this week only using drugstore products, and it's basically just to show you how you can use affordable makeup. There's so much in the way of good makeup out there at the moment when it comes to, you know, drugstore products. I think foundations like this one, for example, fabulous, absolutely amazing. So I'm just using a Real Techniques makeup sponge just to blend that out. I think that beauty blenders are the way forward for your foundation. I very rarely use a kabuki brush now because I get quite a lot of streaks, whereas with the beauty blender you don't get any of that. That's it for my foundation. I'm going to use a tiny bit of concealer, and keeping in with the drugstore theme, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in number 20. So number 20 is more yellow toned. Number 10 is fair skin, and it's sort of, what's the word? It's more pink. I'm going to apply my Urban Decay primer potion. I got this in America, but really annoyingly the top bit broke off. I'm going to have to get my husband to just fix it for me. Now, moving on to the interesting bit with the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. I'm going to be using all of the cool toned colours. I'm going to be using these cool toned colours here, mainly this one, and this one. So I'm going to start off with this brush. This is by Spectrum, and it's the B06 brush, and as you can see, it's fluffy but slightly tapered at the top. And I'm going to take blow here, and this is just going to be my sort of inner corner and brow bone highlight colour. So all the colours in this palette are matte except for this one. This has more of a satin finish to it, so it is really, I love that about Urban Decay. Like, instead of just thinking, well, it has to be matte because, you know, it's the Naked Ultimate Basics matte palette, they've actually really thought about, you know, what people need in a palette. And you don't need, I never use matte colours on my inner corner or my brow bone because you want the light reflection there. You can see it has made a big difference even just doing that. I'm now going to take Commando, which is this gorgeous sort of nudie, I would say taupe colour. Just spat in my palette there, yummy. All over the lid. So this is a matte colour. So I kind of feel like this look goes with any outfit, any evening. I mean, you can, I do think sometimes mattes are a bit boring if you're going out and, you know, you want to do something a bit more special. But I just think with this, if you wanted to do something a little bit more dramatic, just take the colours a bit darker, or do a winged liner or something. I'm now going to use the Spectrum B06. Wait a minute, wasn't that B06? Oh, it was B07. P06. So this is called Blending Friend, and it's just your average blending brush. I'm just gonna blend that colour out. Now I'm gonna take Instinct, which is this really nice lilac-y heather colour. And this is going to be my transitional colour. So I'm just putting that. This is the great thing about this brush, is because it's slightly tapered, it allows you to place colour quite nicely and then blend it out. So I'm just putting that on that outer corner and then blending it out. It was so nice going up north for my mum and dad's 30th. So I have never really explained my family tree on my channel, mainly because I'd need maybe an hour to do it. It's not actually that complicated. My mum and dad were married, and my dad had 2 sons and my mum had 2 daughters. And both of them got divorced. And then my dad's son met my mum's daughter and started dating, and then that brought my parents together, who were single. They started dating. My parents got married, my brother and sister, step brother and sister, so they're not related, got married. My mum and dad had me, and my brother and sister have 2 kids together. So me and who should be my nieces and nephews are actually older than me, and we're more like brother and sister. So it means that we have a really nice, almost more tight-knit family, I would say, because there's less people. So like where there would have been 2 sets of grandparents, they're together. It's really bizarre, but it's nice. So yes, it was their 30th, so we all went to a place called Fazendas in Leeds, which is like a Mexican grill type place. So they cook your meat for you, and then they have this giant salad bar. It's lush, really good, really fresh. If you ever get a chance to go, you should. So that's it for the top. I'm just going to take a pencil brush. I'm going to take Nudie. Now I haven't used this colour yet on my eyes, but I like to keep it really fresh on that bottom lash line. I don't want anything too heavy or dramatic, because a darker colour is going to bring the eye down and drag it down. I want something very light, fresh, airy, organic. So just going to keep it nice and simple with Nudie. Why do we always do that? Don't make any difference. I'm doing it again. I can't stop myself. There we go. All done. Now I've got watery eyes and I look like I'm about to burst into tears. I'm not, by the way. Next thing, I'm just going to do my brows. I've got the Brow Tamer by Urban Decay in the colour Taupe. Love this product. Don't have many brow products, but this is really good. I'm just using it just to brush my brows up. I get a lot of comments about my brows, people asking about having them shaped and are they natural and everything else. They are 100% natural. I only pluck stray hairs, but I actually have a beautician friend and it drives her mad, all the stray hairs that I have, so she often will do them for me if I'm having a treatment, like she does nails as well, so she'll often do them for me. So yes, so shout out to Leanne for my brows. And I'm very lucky because they're not sparse in any areas. They're pretty full. So just a brow gel just to keep them in place and just to tint them a little bit is fine. If you do have sparser brows, get a pencil. That'll do the job just fine. I'm going to do my face before I put on my mascara, and I'm going to use the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. So this product is only available in the US, sadly. So although it is a drugstore product, keeping in with the drugstore theme, you can't actually get it in the UK. So I'm really sorry about that, but it is fab. I'm going to show you. The best bronzer I've ever used, drugstore, high-end, all over the shop. It's the best one. I'm going to use my Benefit Hoola bronzing brush and just sort of dip it in and just go straight in. See, it's like the perfect colour. I love it. I'm still like desperately holding on to my tan from Florida, but it is fading because I've not managed to sort of get out in the sun much since I got back. Too busy. It smells delicious too. It smells like after sun, you know, that tropical holiday smell. So moving on to highlight, I'm going to use my old friend. I'm going to use the Mary Lou. I don't actually have a drugstore highlight. I did have a look, but I don't have one because I've actually had this for ages now. I don't actually know. Oh, it's only 12 months you're supposed to have it, but I've actually had it for probably nearly 2 years. It'll be 2 years in November. I remember now, but whatever. I'm going to use this Body Shop blush brush. I think this is perfect for highlight. It is good for blusher as well, I guess, but it works really well. And I'm just dipping it ever so slightly. It's really, really pigmented, as you can see. And brushing it up there. take it down the nose and Cupid's bow. Next up, I'm going to use my Benefit Dandelion blush. This is my favourite blush of all time. Just look at the colour of that. It's the perfect pink. I use it on brides, you know, anyone, it's just perfect. I'm taking it on this, it's the Angled Contour Brush by Sigma. And although you're supposed to use it for bronzer, I actually prefer it for blush. Just applying it on the apples. I've actually applied too much, but never mind. We're just gonna... I think that's what you should do. If you ever over apply a product, just take the brush or the sponge that you were using for your foundation and just kind of blend it out. Right, now back for my mascara. I'm gonna take the Lash Accelerator by Rimmel London, and this has like lash fibers in it, so the idea is it gives you that false lash effect. This is actually brown mascara, black brown I think they call it, or brown black, one or the other. And the reason that I got it was because I often find, like for daytime makeup, that black is a little bit heavy, whereas brown just is a little bit lighter, so I wanted to go for something a little bit more natural. So I'm going to apply this on my top lashes. It's the best way to apply mascara, is to hold your mirror under your chin without splodging it all over your lid like I just did. I think I'm then just going to put a little bit just down there. Just on the outer corner. And finally, for my lips, I'm going to be using an Urban Decay product, but first I'm going to apply this. This is the hemp lip balm from the Body Shop, and it's a really heavy duty moisturizer. They actually have hand cream from this range as well. And it's great. I use it a lot under matte lipsticks because they can be quite drying. So I'm going to use the Naked Lip Liner by Urban Decay. And just line my lips. I do overline a little bit. Don't ever overline on the Cupid's bow. Overline it either side, but on the Cupid's bow, stick to your natural lip line. Then I'm going to use the Naked Cream lipstick by Urban Decay. That completes this makeup look. I really hope that you enjoyed it. It's very simple, very understated. Definitely a go-to look for me so far this summer. Before I go, I'll just show you the dress. This is the dress from Next. It's really beautiful. I love it. So it's like lacy on the top, and then this beautiful sort of silky satiny fabric with a belt you can tie around the middle. I actually had a problem with this dress though. I washed it because I actually got a stain on the front of it, and it completely destroyed the dress. Even though I washed it on the right temperature and everything, it damaged the dress. When I looked online, the same exact dress but in a different colour said dry clean only. So I don't know whether they made a mistake in telling you to machine wash it, but I would dry clean it if you buy it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments section below what drugstore products you're loving at the moment, and also what products you've been going for this summer. I always like to get a lot of people's input so that I can discover any new products that I've missed. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.